Hi Aquarius, welcome to your unexpected reading for December 2019. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Astro Queen. Love and support to her. Check her out, show her some love and support. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. All right, we got Two of Swords here. So just full disclosure, so I'm sitting there doing my, pre-filming ritual and all that, and it felt like you were kind of in this little, decided, your decision, but to be completely withdrawn, not in a bad way, but just kind of wanting some quiet time and watching everybody else outside. And this kind of echoes that, you know what, I just want to lay low for a little bit. So you still wanted to be involved, but it's adjacent. You don't want to be among, but you want to watch, and it's like sitting on the sidelines with your thermos full of stuff and you got your little picnic, but you're giving it a rest. You're just wanting to be adjacent rather than involved. All right, so let's see what that's about for Aquarius. Unexpected for Aquarius. Okay, but not in a bad, you're not sad or despondent. This is content. Judgment. All right, that could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Sagittarius. Okay. Magician. King of Wands. Okay, so this could be Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. What do we got going on here? Sagittarius, Six of Swords. Knight of Cups. Nine of Swords. All right, let me get the little guys here. Oh, let's see who we're dealing with, huh? Okay. All right. Aquarius. Huh. Knight of Swords reversed. You really aren't engaging, are you? Wow. This is you, you are working. You're working a lot and you're trying to keep yourself busy. Or are you getting over something? Is that what, oh, I hate it when it's crooked. Yeah, don't bug me. So why are you working so much, and what is going on here? Knight of Swords reversed. Because that's you. But you're not, you're laying low. You're laying low. But you're working a lot. So you're laying low romantically, and I think this is a single Aquarius reading, honestly. And I think, oh, okay. So this is you in review of your past. It says King of Wands. That could be Sagittarius. What's this King of Wands for Aquarius? Five of Swords. This is figuring out what you're going to do in light of all that has happened. Making some decisions. What's this Knight of Swords? This is about you, Aquarius. This isn't about you and a person. Well, it is. Hold on. Wait a minute. It's this Knight of Swords reversed. It's like miles and miles to go before we sleep, but this is, wow, the Devil. This is Six of Swords about. This could be Capricorn. This is Six of Swords about. Oh. So we got the lovers there, Gemini, Taurus, or Libra. You know what, it's like you just got your life back and you're trying to figure out what the next steps are because you are not romantically involving yourself. And you're going, and then here they come. We got Judgment, and we've got the Knight of Cups. What's going on there? See, it is about somebody else. What's this Knight of Cups about? Oopsie. Knight of Cups about. 8 of Cups. What's this 9 of Swords? You two are going to have it out. This is you two having it out. So there's been issues. You've been trying to deal with something, a breakup, most likely. If you haven't, you've withdrawn and you're just wanting to see, you know, just wanting to take control back of your life and get back to basics and do the things. And here comes this person. And now either you two are going to talk about calming things down and moving on with each other, or you're going to be in separation. It's going to depend on you, because they're showing back up. And this was off your radar, so this is what the unexpected is then. You didn't expect this at all. We got the Knight of Cups and Judgment. This is someone coming back in when you've just been keeping to yourself. You were doing your own things. Things were busy, especially at work. This was a work-heavy month. Busy, but you're not engaging socially. You're not doing anything else. And then here they come out of the blue, and it's going to depend on you and what you want. You're going to be the deciding factor here. You're either going to decide with your person to work through your issues and get back on track, or this is a turning point and you're going to continue on your own in light of what happened, and not invest anymore in this relationship and go off on your own. And you need to, for the Aquarians that I'm reading for, your person is always going to have issues. They've got a lot on their plate that they may or may not successfully deal with at any given time. So your person is always going to kind of be dramatic and impulsive and not do things in their best interest. Their self-care stinks. Certain parts of them can be a lot of work. And when I say their self-care stinks, I mean that they don't think things through entirely. And so for those around them that do care for them, it kind of makes them have to be a little extra alert, because it's like, oh, what's going on? What are you doing? What are you doing? That can get exhausting. And that's probably what broke you two up before. So here they come again, and it looks like all the cards are going to get laid down on the table. And the question is, what are you going to do? This person's always going to have issues that are going to be stressful. And yet here they come showing back up, asking, are we going to do this? Fine. I'm going to stop apologizing for the way that I am and say, this is the way that I am. What are we going to do? Are you going to do this with me, knowing that I'm like this? Or are we really going to be done? I feel like you've been dealing with this person for like a year. What's this Magician about? 5 of Pentacles. So you're going back and forth trying to decide what to do about this. Now knowing what you know, can this work or can it not? And you've been in this, kind of in that, it's the darndest thing, but it's like a cave on the hillside where you got your little fire pit inside, and you got everything you need in your sleeping bag and whatever. Everything's really cozy and comfy, and then there's like, you know, all these festivities out there and down below. I mean, it's a random image, I know. But you're just happy to be unto yourself. Still hearing all the festivities and knowing they're going on and knowing you could join any time, but you're over here by yourself with your little fireplace and your little, you know, little cozy little cave. And not expecting at all this person to come back in, and then here they come. Because you're busy trying to figure out what your next move is going to be, and then here comes your person, unexpectedly so. So that's, get ready, because here they come. And the thing is, this was really off your radar. And the reason why it ended was because, or the reason why it's in conflict, or you two are like this in separation, is because this person's got issues. And they get kind of far, and then they backtrack. And it's always going to be like that. And I think it is something that you need to think really heavily about and decide what you're going to do, and if this is workable, and can we progress with this as a known issue, because it's always going to be an issue. Your person doesn't have the best coping skills, and it's going to be about management for them. And this is about you deciding whether you want to take that on and help them, or whether you want to go off by yourself and do your own thing. And this is something that you've been thinking about and probably working like the dickens this month and the last month and October and September, with the back and forth, because there's been back and forth here. This didn't just happen overnight, and it's come to this. You two have been back and forth enough to where it's like, are we really doing the thing, or are we going to end it? Because they don't want to, but see that you didn't ask them to come back. They showed up out of the blue. So are you going to walk away, or is this a turning point? And it looks like this is about making that decision, because it's kind of heavy in that sense. And I can see why you didn't want to be romantically involved with anybody, because this is something that took a toll on you, because there's a lot of great qualities about this connection, but when this person falls out, they really fall out. And it takes its toll on the supporting partner. And so I think you've had your fill, and I think this person is also done apologizing, and yet here they come going, look, you're it for me, but you need to know this about me. I've tried to fix it and I can't. It is simply a part of who I am. My self-care stinks. I am impulsive. I love adventure, but I also am crap at loading the dishwasher and taking the trash out, and I don't always mow the lawn or vacuum, or, whatever and I know it's probably bigger than that. But the point being is that this person is coming clean about it. They're finally going, you know what, this is who I am. They're not apologizing for it anymore. They're not getting defensive about it anymore. They're just like, look, going forward, can you handle this? And this is about you making that decision. Whether you want this, knowing it's a known issue now, do you want this new beginning with them, or do you want to start over or continue, I guess, with them? Or is this about you disconnecting and figuring out what to do for yourself? It's decisions. This is the month of decisions for you. But them coming back in, you're not expecting that either. What else for Aquarius? What's for Aquarius? Because this has been weighing pretty heavily on you also. Wow. Okay. It says overcome any obstacle. Ooh. Okay, that's not advocating for your person. Whew. All right, now don't get all giddy yet, because here it is. This could be, if you think you're going to be wrecked without this person, you're not. It is entirely possible that you figure out a way to move on from this person. That just figuring out what to do now that things are ended and disconnected. Okay, this is me adjusting to my new normal. What are we going to do? What am I going to do? Got to make some decisions now. Got to move forward. Could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Or is it realizing this is going to be an issue and overcoming that? So what are you overcoming? What is it going to be? This is you deciding this month, Aquarius. The answer is not here. You have reached a turning point with this person who shows back up unexpectedly, and the rest is your call. It's going to be about you, because you've just been keeping yourself busy doing your own thing, trying to work this out in your head, and then here they come, and it's like, all right, now what? But I'll tell you what, though, you do need to clear the air. There needs to be you two talking about, all right, knowing this is how this is, because just because somebody has issues with impulsivity or lack of this, or they don't always follow through with that, does not let them off the hook. You just have to accept that about me. Okay, fair enough. But you need to know that I'm this way. So we have to meet in the middle. It can't just be me allowing free reign for you to just wake up on any given day and do any given thing. I've got to know that certain things I can count on you for. Otherwise, I'm your parent and you're my kid, and that's gross. So we have to agree on things that are non-negotiable. This doesn't give them license to just be like, I'm just not feeling it today. No, because when you're in a partnership, the other person has to be able to reasonably rely on you. So you have to be able to reasonably rely on this person. If that is their core fundamental failure, with the thing that they're just not good at, then this can't work. I'll tell you that right now. You don't need to deliberate anymore. It can't work. You've got to be able to count on somebody, at least whatever they agree to, even if it's just take the trash out every other Tuesday, or, you know, wake up at 6 in the, whatever it is, you have to be able to count on that. Otherwise you don't have anything. They can't keep renegotiating the bottom line. There has to be some level of trust and reliance. Otherwise you might as well just be doing it by yourself. What else for Aquarius? And you need to hold to that also, because otherwise this is going to be you in 3 months. You're going to still be negotiating. Here they come. Can't walk away. And here you are going back and forth. No. This is it. This is the turning point. This is a deciding factor, and it's going to be up to you. And you need to really weigh heavily. Can you accept that about that person? And do you trust that they will meet you halfway on what you both agree on? Like the parameters that you set up, are they going to stick to it? Because if not, you're going to be right back here again. What else for Aquarius? Because what's showing here is that what broke you two up was the issues that this person couldn't resolve or had trouble with. Are they going to continue to let it get in the way, or is there going to be some responsibility and some management? You know, okay. 4 of Cups reversed. 6 of Cups. So we've got, yeah. We've got someone that left that couldn't stay away. Someone that left and they're back again. They can't stay away. And part of that is because of their restless nature, and this is unfinished for them, but part of it is because of the connection that they feel with you. And they really do want this to work out, and that also, it's kind of big for them too, because this is the first time they've kind of been like, okay, fine, yes, I am this way. I just don't know what to do about it. So it was hard for them to admit it, because it's easier to beg for forgiveness, you know, with something like that, than to say, well, yeah, I know I'm that way, because if you know you're that way, why this, not, they don't have an answer to the why. They don't know why they do what they do. They have a blind spot. And this is someone that's impulsive. This is someone that can't always do the thing, and they are heavily influenced by their mood, which could suggest physiological and, you know, brain chemistry and all that, just saying. So if it's not somebody who's just blatantly irresponsible and a slacker, this is someone that is struggling with the way they are, and they're coming clean here, and they don't know how to manage, but they're finally admitting it, which is huge for them. So kudos. I mean, that's pretty huge, just saying. So the next step is, okay, well, we got to figure out how to manage it then. It's not why. Sometimes why is useless. They've been this way their whole life, and why is a mystery to them. And it could be that they, you know, maybe that's theirs to deal with and their self-discovery, as it should be. But at least they're owning up to how that influences their life and their connection with you. Because if they're just going to be defensive about it and oblivious and go, well, no, you're just too uptight. No, that's not the answer either. The uptight has its advantages. So does impulsivity. I get it. But they're called other things. But you know what I'm saying here. All right. Okay. Shutting up. Okay. All right. So the choice is going to be yours, Aquarius. What you want to do here. All right. And there is a connection here. That's why they keep coming back. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you and your person are able to work something out. It's been a while now. It feels like it's taken the circuitous route, but I do hope you two are able to find some peace with this and figure out what your next move is. And much love to you, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.